One very hot day in the summer last year, a woman was walking through Guelph. She saw bare-chested men enjoying the sun and said, "I think I'll do that myself." So she paused in her stroll to take off her top, and then, much to her disgust, a passing policeman told her to stop and said, "Young woman, this is a bust." Now why are we busting the breast? This question must be addressed. Why make an issue of mammary tissue, and why are we busting the breast? Then hundreds of women all took up her cause. They heard she was going to court. They said, "This is a fight for topless rights, and she's going to need our support." So they marched in protest, all baring their breasts and saying the law is an ass, enduring the cries of hundreds of guys who descended with cameras en masse, saying, "Why are we busting the breast? This question must be addressed. Why make an issue of mammary tissue, and why are we busting the breast?" The judge concerned said what must be learned, and what this court must decide is how much of the body, no matter which gender, society requires us to hide. You see, this may seem frivolous at first sight, but in fact it's a serious charge, because men in fact also have breasts, and in some cases they're quite large. So why are we busting the breast? This question must be addressed. Why make an issue of mammary tissue, and why are we busting the breast? And then the judge handed down a ruling, and it sounded something like this. It's the law, not the breast, which must be redressed, which led to this woman's wrongful arrest, and started her off on a legal quest to prove that she had been oppressed by a law which simply had not progressed, because it's no crime to bare your breast. Oh, why are we busting the breast? As a mammal, I don't understand. If there's one part of the body that does only good, it's the mammary gland. We often compare ourselves with the US, and often they come out the best. But they only have the right to bear arms, and we have the right to bear breasts. Well, I'm glad they weren't convicted, because that would have been a bummer. I'm glad that justice triumphed, and I'm especially glad in the summer.